Hey, Jules Blessed Vegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. So, yay to the diehards who are like, wait a minute, where's Jules' video? Okay, it's 5:05 in the morning. I just finished the Tanny Raw Reset Talk. Okay, if you don't know Tanny Raw, look her up on every social media platform under health. She's a phenom. And I'm doing her reset right now, which is just 30 days of wonderful, okay, where she ups your health mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, the whole thing. So anyway, I don't know if I'm struggling with something. Like when you get into actually getting your health back, you may have what's referred to as detox, right? There's just certain symptoms where your body's struggling. And it may very well be that. But sadly, when the symptoms start to come, my thought is to fix it with food, okay? And that never works. It's never the right way to go. But sadly, that's what comes up. So the last couple of days I've been struggling. Like I've been really tired. That's appropriate for detox. I'm kind of congested. That's appropriate for detox. But there's so much going on with the COVID and everything else, right? That I'm like, oh, is it the COVID? Or is it more real? Am I actually sick? Whatever. Okay, whatever. I'm sure it's detox, which sadly I want to fix. Okay, so the reason I'm checking in really quick, and I'll be lovely later today, but let's pretend that this is yesterday. And I can't even think of what today is. Oh my gosh, is it Thursday? I think it's Thursday. Yeah, today's Thursday. Let's pretend it's Wednesday and this was Wednesday's video. But whatever the case is, okay? The reason I'm even checking in right now, as trashed and as exhausted as I am, is because if I don't, I know I'm going to be up to no good. It continues to open a window of trouble, and I'm really good at hanging out in that window. All right, so 2 days ago, and I know because I have a calendar right here, so on Tuesday, I was kind of struggling. I wasn't really feeling that well, and I compromised my steps because if anybody knows, I've been saying that I've been doing 10,000 steps a day for those who can't. So for all different reasons, my husband came home early. I was busy with this and that and whatever. I tapped out at midnight, which is always my nightmare, with 8,000 steps. So I was like, you know what? 8,000 is amazing. Praise God. Let it be enough. Don't beat yourself up. Okay, that's good for one day. But when it becomes a second day, that becomes the new habit, right? Or let's say giving into old habits. Okay, so that was on Tuesday. My food was fine, but I compromised my exercise. And I was kind of sorry. Okay, so then Wednesday... Oh my gosh. I could not get up for anything again. Detox, or do I actually have something going on? I don't know. I couldn't get up for anything. I did what I had to, but minimally. I even took a nap, which I generally don't do. I was really struggling. So in that idea of fixing it with food, okay, so I'm not going to teach this to you. This is like a Tanny Raw technique, which you, with plenty of notice right now, can happily start saving your pennies for this September reset. They're every other month, and it's 300 bones. Okay, like $2.99 maybe if it doesn't go up. All right, so I am going to let you learn that yourself. But let me just say, and of course I'm melting and losing it already, and it's 5 in the morning. Alexa, what is the temperature?
Right now, it's 63 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, it's only 63 outside. I should open a door. It's probably like 80 in here. Okay, whatever. I'm struggling, people. But again, if I don't get my truth out, I'm going to be screwed because honestly, it'll just go into the next day and the next day. Okay, so here we are. Tuesday, compromised my exercise, but at least I ate right. Wednesday, all of a sudden, the exercise isn't happening either, and there comes the food compromise. Okay, so Tanny has a thing called your always plan, and it looks like that target. So in the middle is everything right. All the things you need to do to be successful. All the good choices you should make. The next ring is sometimes, meaning stay in the middle of the target. Everybody wants to hit the bullseye, right? Stay in the bullseye. But you might sometimes go to the next ring. And then finally, there's the outer ring. And the outer ring is never like, what are you doing out here? Okay, you're never going to win the competition out here. I so get it. All right, so anyway, for me, being a mental game player of disordered eating, I hang out in the Target, yay me, almost every day. Then that sometimes there's the inside of the sometimes, which is really close to the bullseye, and there's the outest part of the sometimes before I get into the never, okay? All right, but the beauty of it is you can totally move it in and out. I mean, it's fluid. Like, get those sometimes into the bullseye. Get the nevers into the sometimes. I mean, it's fluid. All right, so for me, cooked food is on the outerest rim, okay, of the sometimes, and probably should be in the never. But I'm so afraid to let that go. All right, so here I am on Wednesday, cannot barely move. And granted, it could be something in my body besides detox, though it's certainly not the COVID. Get over yourself. But even for the exhaustion I'm feeling right now, which isn't usually true for me, even at 4 a.m, I'm kind of like, oh, in that little headache, there's something. Whatever the case was, I barely moved around. So all of a sudden, I was at 1,500 steps, maybe 2,000 steps at the end of the day. And I was like, how am I going to get to 10,000? I mean, yeah, I do the rebounder for 80 minutes if I need to, but not in this frame of mind, not in this mindset, not in this feeling of oppression. So I wanted to cry because I was like, I'm never going to get to that. And then for the food that I ate, which will never help me get the energy I need, I made a cooked dinner. It was all real, but meaning it wasn't packaged and da-da-da, but it was cooked. And that people eat cooked food all you want all day long. It doesn't serve me, okay? I need to be a raw girl. I need to be a fruit and vegetables and healthy but adequate fats for the win girl, okay? So I made cooked food. Well, I went ahead and put some sprouts on top to make it seem a little bit alive. But no matter what, it was dead. Let's be fair. You know, I didn't cook it all the way, which only meant some of it was al dente, more disgusting. And I ate that. Here were the two not breakthroughs. Well, I don't know. Okay, so within those little bullseyes, rings, etc., you put all the stuff, right? All the things that fall in there. And then there's another thing called the if-then plan, which is so smart. If this happens, then you'll. Okay, I implemented an if-then. One of my if-thens was if I don't feel like exercising, or if I don't feel well enough to exercise is really what I should say, then I will get on the rebounder for a minimum of 5 minutes. And applause is welcome. I got on the rebounder and I did those 5 minutes. Yay me. And I got up to like 2,700 steps. But it's all I could do at that moment, okay? And I did that. So I honored myself that way. All right, so here we are on Thursday. I'm still struggling, but I have all the potential in the world, right? It's only 5:15 in the morning. Like, I could turn it around. I could start little bits of exercise. I could do 2,000 at a time 5 times today. You know what I mean? And honor those people who can't move their limbs, like my niece Christine, my nephew Dean. So many people. So I could do that. And then when it's midnight tonight, I can know that I made that happen. I can already know what I'm eating today. So that's why I'm here at 5 in the morning, telling you I'm turning it around. Was it a first-class crime? By no means. No. You can take a day of rest. I haven't been, because I know those people can't, and I really want that to be prayer. Those people can't take a day of rest. I did a couple other things right, and I'll hold on to that. But for today, I want to do all the things. All right, that's where I'm at, my friends. Thanks for listening. You're a blessing for showing up. Like if you like, join us if you haven't. Subscribe. Let me know in the comments below if you can relate. And until we talk again, know that I will be even better than ever, and trust that you are blessed.